Here, kitty, 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 kitty. There's the little one. There it is. Come on. Everybody, big times there, but there's the baby. Come on. Okay. I don't know who we're going to have tonight because we have company. Unwanted company. Kitty, 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 kitty. Here you go. Branch out, everybody. There's enough princess isn't coming over. She must have had a, hey, a doe is here. Hey, she just had a big dinner earlier. Eat you out miracles, leftover treats. There comes Moo. Did Big Tom get after you, Moo? Poor Moo. There's Moo. Come here, Moo Cat. Come here. I'll keep Big Tom away so you can eat. Come here, Moo. Come here. We don't have a locket. Princess is over there. Princess is not coming over. I'm so sorry, everyone, that there is no, hey, Catitude. Hey, Catitude, thank you for being here this evening. It is so nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. We have a unwanted visitor scaring the cats, so everyone is not here. Locket is not here. Hey, Debbie. Hi, Debbie. Thank you for being here. Debbie, let me give you a wrench. Let me see. Wait, no. Hi, Susanna. Hi, Susanna. Thank you for being here. There we go, Debbie. So anyway, we have the neighbor's cat here. Right here, Moo will not come over. But we do have a doe, Kaizera, the older Noir, Ethereal, Mini Moo, Little Noir, Zinfandel, and the unnamed kitten. So, but for whatever reason, Princess will not come over, and of course Moo is not. Moo's afraid, and Locket is gone because Big Tom is here. The Big Tom is, for those of you who are new, is the neighbor's cat or somewhere across the field, and he comes and he harasses my cats. I have not seen him for a while, so I thought something had happened to him. Like, oh, well, we're not going to see Big Tom anymore for a while, but suddenly he's back. He's creeping over. Here he goes. There's Big Tom. He's the interloper here, harassing all the other cats. Bad, bad Big Tom. Hey, Sydney Cat. Hi, Sydney Cat. Thank you for being here this evening. It's so nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. Sorry, Sydney Cat, I missed your live stream. I have been busy since I watched Adams for a while, and I have been just go. I should still be inside trying to get my mother to eat, but you know. But there he is. There's the interloper that bothers everyone. I don't know exactly where he lives, but nobody likes him. All the cats are leaving except for the young ones. They're all afraid of Big Tom. Yeah, I got so busy, Sydney Cat. I've got a plumbing problem. I got a valve that broke, so I have to turn the water off. And I had to dig to find my main cutoff valve outside. It's right over there. I've been digging for that. And then I got my mother's dinner all ready. She's already ate. And, or she's eating. Fiddling with it. She's getting where she just fiddles with the food now, Sydney Cat. It takes her 2 hours to get a meal in her. But at least she can still feed herself. Yeah, Catitude, Big Tom has been aggressive for me. One time I walked by him and he lunged at me up in the air and attached about waist level. And I'm like, oh my God. And I'm like, I was pushing off of me. I'm like, he can be aggressive. But I'm sure he is the father to most of these cats here. He's daddy cat. And, I mean, he's a beautiful cat, and I'm sure he's very nice, but when he comes here, he's on Tomcat Patrol, and he becomes very aggressive. And he pursued me. Me and Miracle were walking in the woods, and he saw a Miracle out in the woods, and he chased me and Miracle. Oh my goodness, it's Sir Smokes-a-Lot. Hey there. Hey, thanks for being here this evening. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're doing well this Saturday evening. It's always nice to see you. We have an interloper cat here, Sir Smokes-a-Lot. So that's why you're not going to see as many of the cats. You're just going to see the kittens. Everybody else is leaving. Moo is getting ready to run. Moo's like, yeah, you come near me and I'm going up under that trailer there and get the insulation. Yeah, a city cat, Sir Smokes-a-Lot, is a good friend to the live stream. Stops by a lot. Where did they all go? Let's see. They're all hiding. All the cats are hiding. Well, Little Navarre's here, and there's Kaizera. Kaizera had just went inside before I came out here, and she went right to my mother, trying to take my mother's dinner. And I'm like, Mama, push that cat away from you. I said, Mama, don't let her take your food. Push her away, Mama. Of course, she doesn't understand. And, and so I just had to grab Kaizera and take her outside. We have hydration going on, everyone. For those of you who have never heard me say this, hydration is very important. It's important to stay hydrated. But Moo has snuck up. Moo has been brave enough to come over for a snack. There you go, Moo. He's watching for Big Tom, though. So I had to grab Kaizera and bring her back outside because she was going to take my mother's dinner. Yes, I forget it myself, Sydney Cat. I'm not taking my own advice, Sydney Cat. I get busy. I've had a busy day, and it just slips my mind to drink. I do have a water bottle in the freezer. Oh, goodness. See, oh, there goes the fighting. Everybody's running and hiding. Everybody's trying to get out of the way. And I swear I have not seen Big Tom in months. Yeah, they are very similar, Catitude. That's why we call them Moo and Mini Moo. Well, hey, Bruce. Hi, Bruce. Thank you for being here. So nice to see you this evening. Well, now, there he goes. There he's going back across the yard. He's just on the patrol. You can see Big Tom's head swiveling back and forth, back and forth. Who can I attack next? Hi, Maya. Hi, Maya. Thank you for being here this evening. So nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're doing well this Saturday evening. And it's a little cooler. The temperature is much nicer. I mean, I'm not saying it's cool here. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying it's nicer than it was. And for those of you, if you haven't remembered, please give me a thumbs up. The more YouTube sees that I've gotten a thumbs up, the more likely they are to push it out to more people. You know, Bruce, speaking of things like notifications and everything, and I don't know if y'all had this, you know how your subscription list is supposed to be most relevant, the ones you watch the most? I was like thinking about, well, I haven't been notified from this person or that person or this or that. And I'm like, it hasn't been that long since I watched them, I don't think. Hey, Stella! Hi, Stella. Thank you for being here this evening. Oh, it's so nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Sir Smokes a Lot. I have heard of that breed. But I couldn't, exactly tell you what they're like. But I have definitely heard of that. And so, what was I saying? See, that's where you can't tell a story. Oh, subscription list. Durr, y'all, durr. I was thinking, well, I haven't heard from this person, that person. I wonder if they're still posting what has happened to that person. And I went and looked at my subscription list. It's Kitty King and Glare Bear. Hi, Kitty King. Hi, Glare Bear. Thank you for being here. Oh, it's so nice to see everyone. And people I haven't watched, I know I have not watched for years, were close to the top of my subscription list. And people that I have been watching on a regular basis are not there. There he is. There's the interloper. Look at him. He's on patrol, looking for who to attack next. It's Lewis. Hi, Lewis. Thank you for being here this evening. So nice to see you. We'll look at the sunset. There's going to be a fight. Well, it sounds beautiful. Sir Smokes a Lot. Yeah, we if y'all just joined the live stream, we have a neighborhood cat here being difficult. She just commented on my last video, Sydney Cat. I hadn't seen her all day, and normally when I post a video, she's the first one, so she must have been busy. So I was worried about Judy myself. She just commented. Well, hello, Spine Ticks. Hi, Spine Ticks. Thank you for being here this evening. So nice to see you. We're having cat drama this evening, Spine Ticks. Cat drama. And everyone here, if you don't know each other, go check out each other's channels. You know, Sir Smokes a Lot, I have not seen Big Tom in 2-3 months. It's been a long time since I have seen Big Tom. And it has been so much more peaceful without Big Tom being here. And I didn't see him all day. And then I came out to do the live stream. I had the bag of food in my hand, and well, there's Big Tom. And I wonder everybody's not running towards the watering hole, because normally people, cats run towards the watering hole when I come out with the bag of kibble, and they weren't all running, and I'm like, something's wrong, and I said, oh no, it's Big Tom. Okay, we won't check it out, Catitude, but you should make one, Catitude. Yeah, normally Judy is the first to comment on my videos, and I hadn't seen Judy all day. And then suddenly, I went and I took a shower, worked with my valves. I'm having plumbing problems, everyone, major plumbing problems. Well, Stella, it takes a while to get a growing audience. I've been working at this for many, many years. Many years. But I was like, so I'm like, I hope Judy's okay. But I just hope. I think Judy was maybe she was just busy because she had not commented all day, and um, so after I took my shower and started making dinner for my mother, there we go. Hi everyone. If I lose connection, if I will be back if I lose connection. I just this last week I did lose my connection, even though I have 5G. If I lose connection, I will be back. Just to let y'all know. You might not get the notification. We got some hydration going on here. Well, hello, Adam. Hi, Adam. Thank you for being here this evening. So nice to see you this evening, Adam. Hope you're doing well. Great live stream today, Adam. I've been busy ever since your live stream. And we have right here Ethereal here for his after dinner snuggle session. Yes, Sir Smokes a lot. It is important to stay hydrated, but even I forget to take my own advice. I've been so busy today. I've barely had a chance to drink myself. Yes, it's the Ethy Snuggle, the after dinner snuggle. My last short video I put out today was of Ethy coming up to say hello, meowing at me, and then getting into my lap. We got a nice glow going on back there. Yeah, I don't think I want to drink from there. Sir Smokes a lot. No, I don't think I do. No, I got a water bottle in the freezer, getting nice and cold for me when I finish my live stream. Catitude, I think I know what you're hydrating with. Yeah, I've been busy today. Me and Miracle went for a long walk, and then I got to looking through my photos, trying to find videos, trying to find what to dump. What to keep. Is this any good? And it's Logan. Hi, Logan. Thank you for being here this evening. It's so nice to see you. Well, I thank you for taking a little bit of time to stop by, Logan. I appreciate it. Um, it was nice hanging out with you and Tiger last night, Logan. I know I didn't come in till late. I had a lot going on. There we go. But Moo is so afraid of big. Yeah, 4 months. Boy, the time just flies. It just seems like little baby Keanu just came into the world. He'll be grown and getting into things before you know it. There's Kaisera with her floofy tail. Okay, Logan, thanks for stopping by. I hope you have a great evening. Poor little Moo here is always getting not having issues with when Big Tom is here. That sun coming through the trees is pretty. I don't know if that is getting picked up on the. Oh, here's little Minnie Moo. She is so friendly. She's always underfoot. I'm always tripping over her. But she's really friendly. But this other one, Big Moo, the first Moo, not friendly. Not friendly at all, y'all. And here's Ethereal getting his snuggles. I'll get some more kibbles for him. Okay, so I'm just going to get him some more kibble, Ethereal. There you go. There we go. Sydney Cat, was it trolling you or just some random? And then suddenly they're like, oh, because Big Tom is here. And he's a nervous, jumpy cat anyway. Yeah, Adam, it gets dark so much earlier now. And yeah, exactly, Adam. It's the light. I think I know who it is, Sydney Cat. Is it someone who comes to your live stream a lot, Sydney Cat, who always seems to have issues? Sydney Cat? Because if this is who I think it is, this person always seems to have an issue. I'm not going to say any names. Okay. Well, Sydney Cat, you've tried to help this person repeatedly. I've seen you do it. You've been nothing but kind to them, Sydney Cat. Um, Clearly, from what I know from therapy and what I've studied from psychology, this person has issues that you can't fix, Sydney Cat. They're major issues. Hey, it's Nancy. Hi, Nancy. Thank you for being here this evening. It's so nice to see you. I hope you're doing well, and thanks for stopping by. We got an interloper here, Nancy, and aggravating my cats. The neighbor's cat is bothering my cats. Yeah, a Sydney Cat, some people you can't help, especially just typing to them, is them coming to your live stream and you're like, oh no, don't do this, don't do that. And it's not your responsibility to help this person, Sydney Cat. But if it was bringing everyone else down, it is your channel. It's your channel. You can do with it what you want. Um, oh, we got the snuggles, and it's time for snuggles again. Adam, the person that Sydney Cat is speaking of is troubled. I can tell by the way they talk they are troubled. Because they come to Sydney Cat's live stream a lot and they are clearly a person with issues. They came to my live stream once. And I was like, hello, thank you for being here. So nice to see you. You know, I hope you're doing well. And then, so there was several people here and they were chatting and chat. And all of a sudden they said, well, I'm leaving here. I'm not appreciated here. And, you know, and somebody said, you should apologize to Tranquil for talking to her like that. That she greeted you, because I try to greet everyone. I said that she greeted you, she was friendly, and then you say that to her. And they said, you should apologize, but I think they just left. And, well, Ethereal is no longer in my lap. He's on my chest. He's way up here, yeah. He's climbed up. Oh, there's Locket. Locket's coming out. Maybe Big Time is gone. Locket is coming out. Yes, Lewis, it is beautiful. I do love sunsets and sunrises. There's no, he sees something. He's cautious. Cautious. Adam, thank you for asking about my mother. She is doing as well as possible. She's getting to where it takes her 2 hours to consume a small meal. She's spilling it. We're about to the point I'm going to have to start feeding her. I do have to encourage her, pick this up and eat. Pick this up. Here you go. And I give her things that she can grasp, like chicken nuggets and broccoli. And she's having issues with a spoon. It's just going to be really nothing but a decline from now. Yeah, it's oh, Kaizera's back. I mean, at least she still has an appetite and I can get her to eat. It just takes forever. What kind of shrooms are we talking? Lewis! So naughty! Okay, over here we have Big Moo, Mini Moo, Kaizera, Ethereal in my lap, Little Noir, and there's Locket. Ooh, a dog over there. Well, thank you for asking. Appreciate that. Well, hi, Charity. Hi, Charity. So nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by this evening. I hope you're doing well. Ethy's having a fun snuggle. Aren't you, Ethy? Yes. Well, thank you, Bruce. I appreciate that. That is Moo. And he's wild. I cannot pet him, Lewis. Lewis, he's got a crooked jaw. His jaws do not align. Yes, Charity, we have a great group of people here tonight. Some wonderful people. You know, I'm always hoping like someone, just some random person might come along new and see the stream. That's why I encourage people to give the thumbs up. That, maybe we could meet some new people. Yeah, he was born with a birth defect, y'all. And you have to really get close to him. But his jaw, if you look at him, it looks like he's smirking at you. All with your mother, Adam. Effie loves his snuggles, don't you, Effie? Yes, Effie loves his nuggies. Yes, let's look at the sunset some more. Lockett never came over to eat. He got close, but Lockett did not. Oh, Sydney Cat, that sounds great. And the chicken sounds great, and the visit sounds great. You know, I miss my mother, even though she's still alive. She's gone. So even though my mother is still living, everything that she was is no longer here. She exists, but who she was has left. So, and once again, I will mention, everyone listen, if I lose my connection, I will come back on. It'll be take 2, just in case something happens to my connection. Yeah, it is hard, Lewis, seeing the person that she has become compared to what she was. She took so much pride in her looks. Perfect hair, perfect nails, perfect makeup, the best clothes. She always had to look her best, and now she's just and an attitude. She's kind of snobby, but no, she is just not there anymore. And if she would be, she's very judgmental. She was. If somebody didn't look the right way, oh my goodness, oh look at their clothes, look at this. I mean, she was very judgy Mac Judgerson. Like, that's not right. Very, very snobby. And and now she's barely capable of forming words. All I hear is okay, 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 okay. There's Moo. There's Moo. Uh-oh, I heard the cat tuzzles. There's a little disturbance going on. So Big Tom is still here, everyone. Big Tom is still here. So let's watch the sun go down. Yeah, now the sun is going to be setting a little after 7, I think, or right at 7. And when the time changes, it will be even way earlier. And that really interfered with my live streams last year. I was doing a lot of them in the dark. It's like a dark live stream. Lockett is retreating. Moo is retreating. There they go. They're getting ready to hide and run. I hear Big Tom meowing in the background. Oh, hello, Rareski. These are all friends of mine, Rareski, that I've known for quite a while. So that's why they are mods that I've known them for quite some time. But thank you for being here this evening, Rareski. So nice to see you. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it so much. Hope you're doing well. There is Big Tom, the troublesome interloper. That's why Locket and Moo took off running. And he is a large cat. It's hard to tell on camera, but he is a large cat, and he will attack the other cats. So that's why they're all running. And now Ethereal is getting out of my lap. He wants to run also. And he has came after me too. And like I said, I haven't seen him in quite a while. I thought something had happened to him. But here he is. Oh, look at that sunlight, y'all. Is that picking up on camera? That beautiful ray of sunlight? I don't know if that's picking up or not. No, it'll be okay, Bruce. Big Tom would do whatever he's going to do, and he'll go back home. He'll go back home. Oh, that light is gorgeous, y'all. Look at that. I hope that is translating on camera. Oh, that is so pretty. There's Big Tom. Here's. So I even have to keep my eye on Big Tom because he did come after me. Oh my God, Ethereal's scratching my back. Ethereal, be good. He's the daddy to most of these cats around here. Not all of them, but I think most of them. He is daddy cat. Him and any doe have a special relationship. Oh, the glow between the trees. Yes, he's definitely a Tom. Definitely a Tom. And he's definitely big. Hence the name Big Tom. You know, I wish they didn't change the time to where it got dark so early. I wish they'd just leave it. As so many people do say, I wish they'd just leave it, but they don't. And well, this cat definitely belongs to someone else. He's very healthy looking. He's very well fed. He has clean fur, bright eyes. Very, very well fed. This is someone's cat for sure. Well, thank you, Maya. We definitely live in a wooded area. Yeah, I don't like the time change, getting dark that early. There's things I like to do in the evening outside. Sometimes I get busy in the daytime and I want to do things outside in the evening. And there it is, it's dark. It's OG! Hi, OG! Thank you for stopping by this evening. So nice to see you. I hope you are doing well. Oh, 140 acres. You got it going on there, Kitty King. I just have 10, but it's more than enough. I don't even use the whole 10. I only actually use a few acres. I don't need this much property. Um, if it was up to me, I would sell half of this because there's a large portion of it I never go on. He lives in the across the field next to the woods is where he's from, y'all. Yeah, if I could be like in the middle of all that and no one nearby, and I wouldn't have to listen to all these barking dogs. But now, I really thought something had happened to Big Time because I hadn't seen him in a few months. Hey, Danielle. Hey, Danielle. Thank you for being here this evening. So nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by, Danielle. Yeah, I do love avoiding neighbors. When I go out to the field behind us, I'm not near anyone. I'm alone out there. And I can wear what I want, do what I want. Nobody's bothering me out there in those woods or in the field. That's what is so great about being out there. I am alone, far away from anybody. Pretty glow. Let's try to see it. Oh, there we go. There's the shot of it coming between the trees. Let's see if y'all are picking that up. Well, if I had something for cocktails, I wouldn't want to share it with anyone. Why not? Bigfoot doesn't wear any drawers and nobody bothers him. Oh, there's Big Time right there. Right there, there's Big Time. You try to make the rest of this steady like that. Oh, I have good neighbors, Adam. These people over here in that house way over there bring over food all the time. They brought over 2 big plates of food this week. Uh, big plates of food. Very nice people. They helped me put my battery in my car. They fixed my lawnmower for nothing. Nice people. But when I come outside, I don't want to put on any pants. I like to be as undressed as I possibly can. And that's a too much information moment. Now, these people right across here where you can't even see their house, I've never met them. No, I've never spoken to anyone around here who has met them. Um, and there's another woman down the road. If I'm short on money, she'll lend me a little bit. Very kind, brings over food, has took me to town when my car was broke down. Very kind, generous woman. But, you know, I agree, Maya. So I'm not, but I do have the one on the other side of us, way down there at the end, who I had the incident with the calling the cops for a welfare check. And I don't like to wear clothes, Maya. I'm wearing pants now, y'all. See, pants. But if I had my choice, I wouldn't be. I've only put them on for the live stream. Well, I need some free entertainment, OG. So I mean, when I go into the back, not here where you can see from the road, but when I come out of the back door and go to the field, I'm just wearing a little tiny T-shirt. That's too much information. I don't care if it's cold or not. I'm just wearing a little T-shirt and earrings. I'm wearing earrings. Yep, big times on the move. We got Nawa back here again. Hello, Nawa. Hello. Finishing up your dinner. Yes, I do. I like to let everything breathe, especially when it's 100 degrees. Attitude. Yeah. I'll tell you so when I lived at my own home before I moved here, and well, we never wore any clothes at our house. So if any of my husband's family would come over, which I live right next to my in-laws, and they'd go knock 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 knock, and we'd have to say, wait a minute, we're not dressed, let us put some clothes on. And they're like, what? And then we finally get to the door, and they're like, well, why weren't you wearing clothes? And they're like, oh, we don't wear clothes in the house. And his mother, who is very conservative, just freaked out. What do you mean you're not wearing clothes in the house? You're walking around with nothing. Oh, what is wrong with you? So one day, no, I keep my streaking private, Lewis. My good friend came over. It was in the morning, and my mother-in-law was outside, and she saw her and says, oh, well, if you go knock on her door, you're going to have to wait for her to put her clothes on because she's not wearing anything over there. And she said, can you believe it? Not going around with no clothes on, because once again, my mother-in-law was very physically conservative. And my friend said, what? I don't wear clothes at home either. Just freaked her out because she couldn't imagine anybody at all. You know, not wearing clothes. Like Kaisera's going to hydrate now. Well, we wouldn't want that to happen, Glare Bear. That does sound painful, Glare Bear. You got caught on something. That does not sound like that would be a good thing. There's Kai Kai going to get her hydration. She hears something. Look, she was going to drink, but no, she's no. I'm in the chair. Oh, that's a pretty globe. Oh, gee. That sounds. Stub your toe on that. Oh, God. Oh, goodness. That's unfortunate. It's a problem. Oh, goodness. You know, Rosemary is not here this evening. I was hoping to see Rosemary. Toss them over your shoulders. Goodness. I wonder wonder why Rosemary must be out riding her bicycle or something and expects me later because she knew I was going to be doing a live stream. Uh, Now, well, you've given me a visual picture, Glare Bear. Y'all all giving me a visual picture. Yes, I do know that Rosemary rides her bicycle in the evening, and I am on significantly earlier than normal. But I'm going to live stream for a while, even if nobody's here. Because I got a good battery. Oh, Bruce, that sounds so good, Bruce. I wish I were going with you. I haven't been to Olive Garden in for so long. I mean, goodness. Yeah, it is. I do like it when people feel like they can say what they want to say, as long as people are being respectful. You know, as long as people are being respectful to each other, and I don't mind what some people might consider inappropriate, as long as nobody's saying anything rude to each other. I was watching a live stream last week where two people kind of got into it with each other, unfortunately. And it seemed like then this person sort of said something, and that person sort of said something, and I'm like, oh my God. I just wanted a nice place to hang out. I just wanted a nice place to hang out. I didn't need all this acrimony, that was happening. This was like last Saturday. It was on a big live stream. And, I think they probably do, OG. There's always going to be somebody who will wear tidy whities. Somebody out there. Yeah, I don't mind. I'm not one of those. Oh, you can't say this. You can't say that. As long as everybody's having a good time and not being rude to another person, it's all good. It's all good. Let's say what we want. Say what we want. But I know I was watching a live stream last Saturday night, and one person said something that another person didn't like, and I know both of these people. And I consider both of them friends, but they don't like each other, and it turned unfortunate. It was kind of like I thought it was sad that there are two people with different opinions, and then another person on there had I don't know what their opinion was, and then people just sort of they were like, well, you're this, and I don't like you, and I don't like what you stand for, and these were people who come to that live stream a lot, and they're both people I've known for years, and they're both people I like, and they just got into it. Hi, Icon. Hi, Icon. Thank you for being here this evening. I truly do appreciate it. They weren't talking to me. It had nothing to do with me. I was not involved in it whatsoever. I was just sitting there reading what they were saying to each other. It wasn't my live stream. None of it was directed at me. It was just two people I knew who got into it, unfortunately. And I'm like, oh, I wonder what's going on. Did I miss something? Did I miss something? What's going on here? You know, there was a lot of people on that live stream, OG, though. There was a lot of people. There was probably 50, 60 people on there. But just two of them decided they didn't like each other. And which, I mean, everybody has the right not to like somebody, but they were, I don't know. Maybe it's a guy thing. Maybe it's a guy thing. Um, I did get, I was rude to somebody in my comments one time. And it was this springtime. And my mother, who was not going outside anymore, I said that she's got to walk around. She's got to get some fresh air. It's a beautiful spring day. And so Miracle was sitting in his wheelbarrow in the field. And my Miracle used to love my mother. I mean, Miracle would sit in her lap. He got excited to see her. And when she came walking out to the field very slowly, I said, come on. Because she can walk better then than she can now. She can barely walk now. And she was walking out to the field, and Miracle saw my mother. And he started meowing incessantly. Meow. Like almost a chattering meow. Meow, meow, meow. And he was so happy to see her. And I said, Mama, Miracle's happy to see you. And as soon as she sat down, Miracle went and jumped in her lap. Because that's what we used to do in the evening, go sit in the field, and Miracle would sit in my mother's lap. And he was meowing because he was happy to see her. And someone left a comment saying, you need to stop aggravating your cat. And I'm like, I'm not aggravating my cat. I said he was meowing like that because he loves my mother and was excited to see her. And I said, my mother has severe dementia. And he was excited to finally see her come outside to visit with him. And he was meowing at my mother because he was excited to sit in her lap. And you need to mind your own beep, 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 beep business. Because you're talking about something you don't understand anything about. Shut the beep, beep, beep up. And that's the only time I was really rude to somebody in a comment because they said that. Miracle. Because, I mean, I was not aggravating Miracle. Miracle was doing that sort of chattery meow because he was excited to see my mother. And I don't know how this guy translated that into me aggravating Miracle. Is that sunlight translating for everyone? Do y'all all see that? Moo is back. There's Moo coming back. Over here we have. Yeah, it was on a short, one of the short videos, OG. It was this spring. And they were just like, quit aggravating your cat. And I'm like, you don't know what the blankety blank blank you're talking about. I said, he loves my mother and he was excited to see her. And that's why he was meowing. And you need to shut the beepity beep 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 up. It really agitated me, but because it's such a sensitive subject because it was about my mother. Okay, right here we have Ethereal, Kaisera, and Moo. Okay, Bruce, thank you for being here this evening. I always appreciate it. Always nice to see you, Bruce. It really is. And you have a great dinner at Olive Garden. And think of me when you're having a breadstick. I'd love to go to Olive Garden. Bye, Bruce. Have a great evening. I don't know, Lewis. I just got a text an hour and a half ago, maybe from John, about something someone sent him on the internet, and I responded back. I don't know what. I hope I didn't respond the wrong thing and upset John. I just said, I don't remember what I said. I didn't mean anything to be offensive. There he is. There's John. We were just saying, where's John? That you just sent me a text, and I hope I didn't say anything wrong with the text. We spoke of you, John, and there you are. Hey, John. Big Tom's here, John. Big Tom. Big Tom is harassing all the cats. I haven't seen Big Tom in several months, John, but yet here he is again to aggravate. Oh my goodness, the Pharaoh was a pyramid scheme. Oh gee, oh goodness. Yep, we were just, somebody just said, hey, I wonder where John, Rosemary, I wonder where Rosemary is. But I do know Rosemary rides her bicycle in the evenings. Yeah, we were just wondering where you are, John. That's all. We're just happy to see you, John. Love you, John. And nice sunset going on here, y'all. Let's see. Does this translate? That is pretty. John, are you going to be on Spine Ticks this evening? Oh, gee. OG says, I can't carry my birth certificate with me because it's carved on a tablet. Oh, gee. Princess, come eat, Princess. Did Big Tom bother you, Princess? Here's your bowl, Princess. There we go, Princess. You need to eat. Oh, here's the tiny, tiny baby that's yet unnamed. I gotta think of a name for this little baby. Well, all the cats are coming out. Big Tom must have left because Locket's here eating, finally. Finally, we see Locket again. Hey, Locket. Hey, Locket. Hey, Kai. There's a little baby. Spine Ticks was on here earlier, John. I just wish everyone could get along. I just want happiness and joy in the world. There's enough trouble. I wish, people would, I don't know, try to get along. And this is coming from someone who's had many a confrontation with many a people throughout my lifetime. Tranquil was not always quite so tranquil. I have had many a falling out with people. Always women, though. And a mechanic, and they were men. But other than that, and that was because they were trying to screw me over. The mechanic was. But as far as like personal, getting in each other's face, having it out, It's always been with women, and usually women who are older than me. Yes, John. John actually knows me. He's heard the spiciness. Oh, look at that. That was so cute. But John, I have to say those confrontations were years and years and years ago. I've tried to calm down, y'all. Tried to become more tranquil in my life. Now, some women are very very mean. Oh, look at that. Ain't that the cutest? Oh. So, I mean, turn on me for no reason. Or women who never even took the chance to know me and just be cruel to me for no reason. Just really rude. Kittens playing in the grass. Oh, so cute. Oh, gee. I've never understood that about men. What is so hard about picking up the toilet seat? It's such a simple thing to do. Yeah, Adam, my confrontations all happened with women before the age of 21. So I'm not talking about anything that's happened because I'm old now. We're talking about things that happened 30 years ago. I don't. I haven't been in a confrontation with anyone except for some mechanics, and that's been, oh, let me think how long ago that was. 13 years ago. Yeah, once I had my own business, I had to start being really nice. It really changed my attitude because I had to be different once I got my own business. Oh, wait, there's Moo. I'm not going to bother you, Moo. Oh, Noah. Noah was mean to Moo. Okay, is Kitty King leaving? Okay, Kitty King. Thank you for being here. So nice to see you this evening. Yeah, the good thing about having a business is it really did mellow me out because I had to go around being nice because you never know when you're going to, somebody's going to be a customer or tell a customer. So I really did have to change my attitude. No, I did not, Adam, but I heard it was not good, Adam. I heard it was very laughable, that it was so bad. But that's just what I heard. I've never seen it. Yeah, we do have a nice group of people here, John. We really do. Um, nice people. Oh, everybody's running. Something's frightened the cats. Everybody's running again. Have a great evening, Kitty King. Thanks for stopping by. No. Who ran over there? I hear a tractor running. Someone is picking up the hay. They baled hay behind us, and someone is, or they cut it and they're baling it, or either they picked it up after it baled. There's nothing but big hay fields behind my woods. It's all clear. My woods look like the woods go on and on and on, but it is all big hay fields back there. Just hay, hay, hay. There's giant hay fields back there. Well, OG, thank you for being here this evening. Thank you for making me laugh, OG. I need some humor in my life. Thank you. And I hope you have a great evening, OG. I always appreciate you stopping by. Well, hello, Carlos. Arturo Garros. So nice to see you this evening. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you're doing well. Let's see if we can see the tractor. Let's go for a walkie. I need to move around. My legs are need to get some circulation going. Okay, there's Kazera, Mini Moo, Locket. We're going for a walk, everyone. There's my reblooming azaleas, yeah. They're looking good. We got coral, medium pink, and a deep pink. There's Big Tom. There he is. There's the interloper. Right there. There he is. He's the one causing all this trouble. We're walking. Let's go to the field, everybody. Going for a little walkie. Yeah, John, those are the reblooming kind, and we got enough rain this year that they were actually reblooming. It's very nice to have some flowers this time of the year. We had a very unusual summer. Yeah, that tractor's very close by. See, right behind this hedgerow is where my property ends, or my mother's property. And there's the fence. And that's where Big Tom lives. Big Tom lives back there somewhere. And my uncle planted this hedgerow so that field we would have privacy. And I'm letting these pine trees grow to add another layer of privacy. Free fence. Now it's so thick I actually can't see the tractor, and the tractor is not that far off. Here's some wildflowers, everyone. Hey, look, it's Minnie Moo! It's Minnie Moo, everybody. Some wildflowers. Hey, Minnie Moo. Underfoot. Minnie Moo's always underfoot, everybody. Hey there. If that tractor's not far off. But thankfully, thanks to the hedgerow my uncle planted, and I'm letting stuff grow up too, I can't see the tractor, and hopefully the tractor can't see me. But I can still hear it. Come on, Minnie Moo, let's walk. Come on, Minnie Moo. We'll go to the woods. Yeah, I remember Catitude when I was a little girl. It was just a bare fence there, and they had cows back there, and you could see all the way through across that field, that pasture, right up into the house back there. And my uncle decided, hey, because let's plant stuff all the way around the fence, let it grow. On one side, he planted cedar trees, beautiful cedar trees, and over here he planted the hedgerow, which is really quite tall. And I'm letting pine trees and oak trees grow in it. Big Tom's going back there. Are you going home, Big Tom? Good, Big Tom. And so it does make quite the nice privacy wall. I think Big Tom is going home. It's sort of a gap right here, but this is sort of, we're getting close to the entrance of the woods, everyone. Well, okay, Minnie Moo. Okay, this is the entrance to the woods, everyone. Okay. Come on, Minnie Moo. Now, see, I can sort of see through there now, but this is the woods. Big Tom lives in one of these. There's several houses way back there across them fields. And I don't know which one. No, there he is right there. There's Big Tom right there. There he is. Oh, John going for a hike with his girlfriend. Sounds like fun, John. So if you sort of can look where this clear spot is, if you keep going all the way through there, there's a house. It's way, way over there, but I don't think anyone lives there anymore. But there's that field totally encompasses all our property. My mother's property. See if we can see the tractor. Let's see if I can actually see the tractor. It sounds like it's coming towards me, everyone. Can we see the tractor? I still don't see it. There's Big Tom. I thought he was going home, but there he is. Okay, so if we keep going out here, this is the trail that goes into the woods. Miracle can go naked out here. I don't have to lead him. He runs ahead in front of me. A naked Miracle runs free in the woods, everyone. And it goes out there and we weave our way around through there. Normally it's really quiet. I only hear that tractor back there about 3 times a year. 3 times a year. Other than that, I never see anyone back there. Ever. Ever. Oh, Big Tom is going into the woods. There goes Big Tom into the woods. Come on, Minnie Moo. Okay, let's leave the woods. That's loud and noisy. I don't want to trip over Minnie Moo. There's Minnie Moo. Come on, let's walk. Let's go look at the sunset, y'all. Look at that glow back there, everyone. That's beautiful. Come on, Minnie Moo. I'm going to trip over you, Minnie Moo. I'd had some wildflowers that are coming out over here. I don't know if they're blooming yet. I don't see them. Yeah. They're kind of mauve, starting to bloom, but look at that gorgeous glow, y'all. I just get way too excited by sunsets. Let's go back up to the sitting area. I had my little stroll across the field. I spend most of my time out here. This is my living room, everyone. Come on. I spend, even if it's cold and super hot, I spend most of my time out here. This is my living room. Out here. I feed birds over there on that ladder, and then back up in there I feed birds. And nobody can see me here. I can wear what I want, do what I want. Anything I want to back here. It's very private, very, very private. Lots of layers of trees and shrubs between here and the woods. That's my spot. I've got flowers and everything planted back there. Daylilies, gardenias, of course irises. For those of you who do not know, I have an abnormal iris obsession. I do have a friend who's going to send me some from their garden. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you, Lewis. It is my paradise. Lewis, it's paradise to me. I know it's not as spectacular as California, Oregon, Washington, but it's my paradise where I can be alone and think. Well, hello, JJ Galaxy. Thank you for being here. So nice to see you. Hope you're having a great evening. Let's go sit down. There's Moo. Moo does not like me. Who has took my chair? Who is in my chair? Well, that's okay. People get busy. I haven't done many live streams, so that's fine. I'm only doing them maybe once a week. But once it cools down, I might start doing more. Kazera has took the chair. Come on, let's get up. Oh, thank you, Danielle. It's very nice. I can just go back there in my little old ratty t-shirt and take me a drink, a cup of coffee or a Diet Coke, and just do my thing. And, you know, just the tractor is gone. The tractor has been shut off. Thank God. That was messing with my tranquility, y'all. Okay. There we go. There's Minnie Moo drinking. Ethereal is here for his snuggles. Hello, Ethereal. There he is. And I've been starting to redo my iris beds. One of them, I'm going to redo it. You know, dig it up, puff up the dirt. They don't, iris do not like compacted dirt. And of course, no one wants to hear me talk about how to grow and cultivate irises. Yeah, or a coffee. And if it's evening and I have money, it could be something adult. But I don't have the money anymore, Catitude. Yeah, I'm having a birthday soon, and no treats for me. No treats for this old girl for her birthday, y'all. Nope. It's a treat-free birthday. And my mother hasn't remembered my birthday in quite a while. Let's see when it is. It's next Saturday, y'all. A week from now will be my birthday. If y'all want to come have a birthday live stream with me next week, you're all invited to Tranquil's birthday party next week. If y'all want to come. If you don't, understand completely. I understand completely. Well, hello, Stella. Welcome back. Well, thank you, Glare Bear. If y'all want to come spend my birthday evening with me, probably Adam, probably. Depending on if nothing catastrophic happens. I can't plan hardly from one day to the next anymore, Adam. Who I never know what's going to go wrong. Oh God! I just saw a close up of Ethereal's backside. Thank you, Ethereal. I really did need a good look at that. Thank you. Oh my goodness, Lewis. Deliverance is very disturbing. Very disturbing. Oh, everyone, listen. If I lose my connection, I will be back. Um, Adam, it's a disturbing movie, Adam. If you don't like anything disturbing, you shouldn't watch Deliverance. But if I do lose my feed and the stream ends, I most probably will try to come back. So if y'all want to come back, you fine. If you don't, that's fine. It seems to have buffered there a little bit for some reason. It was a disturbing movie, John. It a lot of violence and unnecessary. I mean, it was a precautionary tale about going deep into the woods. Um, a very precautionary tale. Don't go into the woods unless you're heavily armed. There's a little baby. Yes. Lewis, don't go into the woods without adequate protection. Well, you better be careful if they have those type of people, John. Really, John, be careful. If there's those type of people around there, if you're out in the woods. I don't think necessarily that Deliverance is meant to be a horror movie. It's more of a precautionary tale of don't go into the woods without protection. Bad things happen to the men, Adam. I can't say what happens to the men on YouTube, but it's something that usually only happens to women, and I'll just leave it at that. Uh, you know, I would just leave it at that. Y'all can Google it and see what the Deliverance is about if y'all haven't seen it. I've seen many a kitten be born in my life, Adam. Many a kitten. Someone's burning something. I smell a burning smell. Oh, the beautiful glow of the sunset is going away. It was nice while it lasted. It was not as beautiful in person as it appeared on camera, but it was nice. I hope y'all got to see some of it. And we got Ethereal here, grooming, trying to keep his fur looking nice. Well, have fun with the logs, Adam. Well, John, let's just not pay any attention to what other people have to say. John, you know who you are, and that's okay, and let's just ignore other people. Let's just ignore. I know it's hard to do. It's hard to do. But you know, sometimes I had to learn to start ignoring people and to confrontations the way I was getting into. Um, um, and like I said, these were all with women except for the one where the mechanics were trying to screw me over. But that was money, and they wouldn't have been treating me that way if I were a man. They were treating me a certain way because I'm a woman, which made me quite particularly angry. And yeah, I had a mother-in-law for many, many years who tried to provoke me. And I knew this woman from the early 80s up into 2017 when she passed away. And her whole thing in life was to antagonize people. She would try to find out what would push your buttons, what she could say to anybody that would agitate them, hurt them, get them riled up. And then she would then go on to say that thing, and she would keep saying things, whether or not they were true. She would flat out lie just so she could get the reaction of, do what? What the, what did they say? What? And she would just make up things. And finally I got old and wise enough to figure out that's what she's doing. She's trying to get the reaction from everyone, trying to cause trouble, trying to stir the pot. And I would, finally I just say, well, I hope you have a great day. Oh, Lewis, I think she really suffered from depression because she had somebody who was working for her one time, and they said they quit because you said, oh, you're always continually trying to antagonize me. And my mother-in-law did not know the word antagonize. She wasn't that well educated. And so she came to me and she said, hey, do you know what antagonize means? And I said, yeah, why are you asking? And she said, well, this girl quit working for me because she said I was trying to antagonize her. And I don't know what that means. And I said, well, you do, sort of. And she says, what does it mean? I'm like, you'll just have to look it up in the dictionary. Yeah, Glare Bear, she passed away 2017. She's no longer with us. But she would like go to everybody and she'd make up something like, "Hey, Betsy Sue, let me tell you what Jackie Joe said about you." And she Moo has his tail in the water. Moo, your tail tip is going to get wet. Moose. But I always thought, why did she want to bring so much misery to people? Up there's Kazera. Hey, Kai Kai. Hey, Kai Kai. Oh, try to be still, Ethereal. Your claws are digging in, Ethy. There we go. Yeah, she was. My mother-in-law made her family's life miserable. But like I say, she died in 2017. She tried to make kids, life, family, everybody in her family. She just people she met random. Oh, servers. Both of my in-laws, my mother-in-law and my father-in-law, were horrible to servers. They would just treat wait staff like garbage. Just go to a restaurant just to be rude, to find any little thing wrong. Oh, I didn't like this. You didn't do that. My drink needed refilled. I want to see a manager. I want a manager. They're one of those. I need a manager. I need to talk to your manager. And it's like embarrassing going out with them. They're like, I saw you go to that other table, but you didn't come see me. I want to talk to your boss right now. Well, oh. And then, of course, they tell the manager, she was ignoring us. Yes, a Karen. A true Karen. An original one. Before they even anybody started calling anybody Karen. And I don't know what they call male Karens. I've heard them called, what was it? There was a name. They were calling male Karens. But anyway, both of them were that way. And it made, going out to eat with them a unpleasant experience. I was like, oh, why can't we all just get along? Why do we have to terrorize the servers? Why? It's like they're just trying to do their job the best they can. I mean, sometimes you do get a server who is atrocious and is not doing their job. But for the most times, they are working for tips and they go out of their way. John S.S. Well, hello, John S.S. Thank you for being here, John S.S. That's so nice to see you. I hope you're having a great day, and thanks for stopping by. It's getting that nice, quiet part of the evening that I enjoy so much. I was hoping that after a while, YouTube would sort of push this out to more people. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But that's okay. That's okay. I got a great group of people here right now listening to me prattle on. The kitties are great. There's a couple of them right there. Thanks for asking, John. We did have an interloper here earlier this evening, aggravating the cats. My cats, the neighbor's cat was here, being mean to my cats, but I think he's went home because all of my cats are coming out and they seem much more relaxed and comfortable. There's Cuz Sarah at the watering hole with her fluffy tail. Yeah, when the big Tom visitor comes by, it is just a nightmare for my cats. Well, hello, squirrels. Hi, squirrel. Thank you for being here this evening. It is so nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Oh my God, it's WD. Hey there, WD. So good to see you. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. Hi, is my beautiful Oregon. Oh, you're so lucky. You're living my dream. WD, you're living my dream. Great videos. Great videos. Well, Squirrel, I am doing great. Considering my circumstances. Thank you for asking. I appreciate it. Yeah, WD, I left you that comment about the only bad thing I could think of Oregon would be no cardinals, because cardinals don't live there. If you ever see a cardinal in Oregon, let me know, WD. But I'd love to see the bald eagle. But I don't think the cardinals go across the Rockies. And it's Judy. Judy's here. Hey, Judy. It's so nice to see you. Yeah, I would miss the cardinals, WD, but I've seen cardinals for over 50 years, and I'll have memories of cardinals. I'm sure there's a lot of nice birds in Oregon. Lots and lots of nice birds in Oregon. Thank you all for being here. You're making my evening so pleasant. Yeah, Judy, someone was asking about you earlier, Judy. Somebody, I think it was Sydney Cat, was saying, oh, I haven't seen Judy. Is she okay? And I said, well, yeah, Judy is usually the first to comment on my video. And she didn't comment till later in the day, so apparently Judy had a lot to do. Yes, John, there's a lot of cardinals here in Louisiana, because we're right next to Arkansas. Yes, I see many, many cardinals all day, every day. And I do love them. I love their song. And I like their bright, cheery peep, peep, peeps. And but unfortunately, they don't have them in Oregon. Thank you all for being here. It is so nice to see everyone. We got Moo sitting in his chair there. Yeah, Judy, the cardinals live this side of the Rocky Mountains, and they can sort of go into New Mexico, up in there maybe, but they don't go up north and west of the Rocky Mountains, because I've been looking at it in my bird book, and there is the cardinals have not made their way out there. But for most of all of the eastern United States and Canada, there are cardinals. They're probably one of the most common birds. They live in the city. They live in the woods. Everywhere. Judy, I am not seeing as many hummingbirds. I used to see a lot of hummingbirds. Just not seeing them anymore. John, our dogwoods died. They got some sort of blight. Used to be dogwoods all over the place here in Louisiana. Yes, it just came on, Judy. I'll go over there. Look, there it is, Judy. There's the hummingbird light. Just came on. Oh, we got a tussle going on over here. I'm sure they enjoy watching the birds through the window. I thought about doing that. I have considered it. I got one many years ago, but it didn't stick. It kept falling off. I needed something better to attach with. But we used to have a ton of dogwoods around here. At spring, you can see them out in the woods, white, and just these white all through the woods, and they got some sort of blight, and all the dogwoods died. No more dogwoods. I don't see them hardly anywhere anymore around here. Some sort of disease. I never see them anymore. And I do miss dogwoods. I remember when I was a little girl, they were everywhere. And in, like, maybe 15 years ago, they started shriveling. These woods around here were filled with a few of them. Oh, yeah, lots of raccoons here. A lot of times they come out here and join us on our live feed, and come eat the leftover cat food. And I'm surprised I haven't seen a raccoon yet, y'all. Sometimes a possum comes, so sometimes when I'm out here, we will see some wildlife. Yeah, we have a lot of raccoons, Judy, and usually they've come out here by now. And I'm trying to run them off, but it's Rosemary. I've said a couple of times in this live stream, I wonder where Rosemary is. I wonder where Rosemary is. She must be out riding her bicycle. And I'm like, Rosemary must be busy because she's not coming to my no. I'm going to be busy Sunday, Rosemary. But once it gets cooler, I'm going to start live streaming more. I've sort of missed it. There's days I'm like, oh, I don't know if I feel like it. But then once I get to doing it, it's nice to talk to people because otherwise I'm alone. The light is changing, Judy. Getting dark so early now, and people don't want to sit here in the dark and see nothing. I'll turn on the lights, maybe we can see the cats better. Let me get the flash on, y'all. There we go. We can see better now. Yeah, I might start doing them. Well, I can do them longer now that I have this new phone. I can go for I don't know how long. And because this battery. Oh, hey, that was rude. Cat fight. That was just rude. Can't we all just get along? Why can't we all just get along, y'all? Now hear the growlies. No growlies. No. Goodness. Judy, Big Tom has been here today. This evening. I didn't see Big Tom until I was coming out to do my live stream. Thank you, Judy, for giving me the thumbs up. That really does help YouTube recognize my live stream, and gives it the possibility of being pushed out to more people. Thank you, Judy. I appreciate that so much. Now, Tom has not been here for maybe 3 months, but and I didn't see him all day either. But when I had the bag of food coming out here doing my live stream, and the cats weren't following me, and I'm like, what's going on? And then I looked and like, there's Big Tom. here to cause trouble. Trouble, trouble, trouble. And he did. Somebody's getting into the cat food bag now. Oh, it was Noah. There's Locket. Well, thank you, John. Yes, it does help for people to hit the like button. I don't want to be that person that says, hit that like. But it does. It's something that YouTube recognizes. Yeah, I used to with my old phone, I could stream maybe an hour. And once it got cold, I noticed with my old phone with that old battery, once it got, when I was out here live streaming and it was like 32 degrees, that battery only lasted like 35 minutes. And the colder it was, the less time the live stream lasted. And I was really trying to get my watch hours. Yep. That's a nice little glow. That's the last vestiges of the day sinking away. Goodbye, Saturday. Yep, there's somebody going next door. Look, Locket's getting into the bag, everyone. Yes, Locket's going into the bag. Even though there's some food left in these bowls, the food in the bag is better. Yeah, Locket's a sweetie. He spends a lot of time out there in the field in the middle of the day when I'm out there with Miracle, and Miracle does not approve. No, Miracle does not. Now Noah is in the bag. Just help yourself, everyone. Just stick your head right in there. There you go. Have as much as you like. Yeah, Glare Bear, I have noticed that the bags are much sturdier and thicker than and of a different material than they used to be. I remember used to you be carrying the big bags and they'd rip and tear. I have to get scissors to tear into these bags. Oh, Rosemary, you would think that they would have put something on them for fleas where you got them from. Oh, John. Oh, that's sad. You don't know what to believe, John. That anybody could tell you anything. It's always unfortunate when you don't know what happened to them. Whoever that was that went over there did not stay very long. It's a lot of people in and out at that house. There's my little light. Yeah, that is, John, if you haven't seen them in a while, it does make sense that they always show up that something happened to them. Well, hey, Chelsea. Hi, Chelsea. Thank you for being here. I hope you're doing great this evening. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it so much. I really do. Yeah, that's the thing about outside cats. If something happens to them, you may never know what happened to them, unfortunately. I wish I had a giant catio that I could put all of these cats in. A huge, huge catio. To whereas maybe in the daytime they could run free, and at night I could lock them into their catio. I saw this video, and they had a whole small house for their cats. I think they took in a lot of cats. It was a woman with her daughter who was like maybe 9, 10. And in the daytime, they live in a rural area. In the daytime, they let the cats, maybe a dozen or so, run free. And when they got time for bedtime, the daughter would walk towards the cat house, clapping her hands, clap, clap, clap. And all the cats would follow. And they even had an old sofa or couch, whatever you want to call it, in there. Cat wheels, cat trees, several litter boxes, food bowls. And all those cats would run into their cat house for the evening. And they would feed them in there, and they would close the door, and they would spend their night times in that house. And they'd get up in the morning and let them out and do the same thing. But they knew at nighttime to run into the house. Yeah, I am doing all I can to take care of them, John. I'm just doing what I can. Because I can't afford to build them a catio. I can barely afford to feed them. I'm feeding these cats instead of giving myself something I want. I'm having a birthday next week. I'm not going to have any treats, no cake, no chips, no wine, no pizza, nothing good for my birthday next week. Except I'll spend it with y'all if y'all want to stop by next Saturday for my birthday live stream. If y'all want to be here next Saturday for my birthday live stream, please. um, oh, Rosemary, I will. Yeah, Adam's sending me something from the shelter around here that he donates to. But no. So, because I am feeding these cats, and maybe I'm not feeding them the high-end fancy cat food. Maybe it's just Friskies. But they seem healthy. Their fur is shiny. Their eyes are bright. It's October the 5th, next Saturday, Judy. It's the 5th. Did I read the calendar wrong? Whatever the 5th is. No, John, SS, I'm unfortunately not monetized. Nope. Well, I would cat or two, but no money. Unless I shoplift it. It's Saturday. Yeah. Unless I shoplift it, I am down to change right now until I think whatever the third Wednesday in October is. So I will not have money to have cake or wine or pizza. Used to, a big tradition for me and my mother was to go get pizza for my birthday and her birthday. Really big pizza and breadsticks. Judy, I don't know because it gets dark so early. I might start around 5:36. And that was mine and my mother's thing. We got pizza for Valentine's Day, my mother's birthday in April, and for the 4th of July, my birthday in October, Thanksgiving, and New Year's Eve. And that was our only pizza day. We had like 6 pizza days out of the year. So pizza was very special for us to go get the really big vegetarian pizza. And with the breadsticks. I love the breadsticks just as much. And I've noticed where a cat grows up, it's quite often where they are comfortable. But Kaizera wants to be inside. I cannot keep Kaizera out. She wants to be an inside cat. Oh, that sounds so nice, Rosemary. I always loved going to out to lunch with my friend before she passed away. We would go shopping at the mall and we didn't buy anything. We just walk around the mall and look around, and we'd always go somewhere really nice for lunch. And hey, it's Connie. Hi, Connie. Thank you for being here this evening. And everyone, just say happy birthday to Rosemary. It's a few days late, but say happy birthday, Rosemary. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Oh, I love a Chinese buffet. Well, that is good news, Adam. That is great news to hear that he's doing well. Well, Connie, I wasn't sure. I sort of mentioned that I was on Adam's live stream, and I got really busy, and I wasn't sure I was going to be able to do it, but I made time. We don't really have much around here as far as neutering and stuff. I'd have to drive quite a long way to get the low cost neutering done, and even then I think it's $50. And like I say, at the end of the month, I'd only have 50 cents left. Literally. So even for the low cost of $50, I don't have the $50. I don't have 50 cents. I mean, when I say we're getting by the just barely getting by. Oh, that sounds nice to be out in the middle of nowhere, Connie. I'm sort of like in the middle of nowhere. Right here, I'm near the road, so I can see the occasional vehicle that goes by. Occasionally, a vehicle goes by. But for the most part, I'm not going to see anybody. I see a lot of bugs flying around. That's about it. Oh, there's the little baby, y'all. I got to give this kitten a name. This little one needs a name, but I can't think of anything yet. But it'll come to me. The right name will pop up in my mind. I'll hear it. I'll try to think of something, and I'll be like, oh, name her kitten. That's what I was wondering, Rosemary. If you were going to keep the names they have been given, or would you want to give them their own names? And do they know their names? Rosemary, do you think the new kittens know their names? because they might not have been using that name too much in the shelter. And yeah, that's what I do, Rosemary. I wait to get inspired. Miracle didn't have a name for like 6, 7 weeks. Literally, it took me forever to name Miracle. Yeah, I call Miracle Mimi all the time. Oh, where's everybody going? Let's see if we can find some cats, y'all. Let's see what they're doing over here. Let's go on a cat search. Like, I have one cat with sort of a cat type name, like Tuxie, my oldest. But I wasn't going to keep Tuxie. I was going to neuter him and then put him back outside. And at the time when I had all those cats that are inside neutered, I had money. Life changes when you don't have money. But I had Tuxie neutered, and he had to stay inside for his recovery time for the 10 days. When I put him outside after that 10 days, he looked at me like, "Why did you do that to me?" Well, here's Log. Yes, I recognize you. He says, "I see your videos all the time, including your shorts from Red videos." Okay. No, well, they do, Log, but there's only a few appointments. You have to know. It's not free, though. It's low cost. I think it's $50. Yes, thank you for mentioning that to me. It only comes up maybe once a year. I think it was April, and it's only a handful of appointments, and you have to register for it. And I don't know, it's maybe a dozen people, and Random the official. That's okay. Thank you for being here. I'm just streaming it even in the dark now that I have a nice flash on my phone. But thank you for being here, Random the Official. Thank you, Xenologue. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate seeing each and every one of you. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. I love it. My mother is really unable to understand anything I have to say to her. And Xenologue, thank you for saying that you check out my shorts and long form videos. I appreciate that. I really do. It means so much to me that people who watch, I know a lot of people watch and don't comment, and that's fine. But I do love reading your comments. I love even the occasional mean comment I get. It's still interaction. Oh, that took a lot of consideration for me to come up with my YouTube name. A lot of consideration. It took me a very long time of playing with certain words and moving them around, writing things down and putting this word here and that word there. And it did come up with tune, Tune. Tune in and get it like they used to say on old TV shows. Tune in next week to see what happens. So everyone, tune in tomorrow to see what Miracle does. But thank you all who watch. I appreciate it so much. Oh, they've done knocked my other phone over. Bad kitties. Ethereal. Yeah, a lot of people do change their name. It's very common for people to change their YouTube names. And that's okay. We're free to be who we want to on YouTube. There's a bunch of cats over there. There they are. There's the little baby. On YouTube. But as I was saying, for 99% of the time, except when I go to Walmart, I am alone. Uh, I my mother doesn't communicate anymore. She just says okay, okay, okay. When I try to tell her, eat your dinner, drink your water, do this, do that, and okay, that's all I get out of her is okay. So it's like being alone. She's not really here, and so my interactions with people is when I go to Walmart or a neighbor will bring over food. That's it. I am alone. So I really do appreciate this opportunity to get to visit with everyone. I really do. It means the world to me. Oh, well, random. They sound like beautiful cats. Really, they do. There's the cats right there. I'm surprised I haven't seen the raccoon yet. Shocking. I saw him last night. Um, a little tussle going on here. Oh, I hear hissing behind me. I think Big Tom is gone. Well, thank you, Lewis, for being here. So nice to see you. I hope you have a great rest of your evening, Lewis. Thanks for stopping by. Up, I hear a loud vehicle coming by. Loud, loud, loud. So, so unnecessary. Now the dogs are barking. I don't understand why people feel the need to have loud vehicles, but hey, that's them. Do what you want. I can still hear them way, way down there. I'll show y'all the. There's the moon, everyone. I don't know if y'all can see that. There's the moon shining between the trees. That's pretty. Yeah, I do like watching the sky. I really do. And I like the insect. And it's getting nice and cool. And our temperature is starting to get a little bit better. It's not quite as oppressive here as it has been. John, I know what you mean by that. I think we discussed that on one of our phone calls one time. A phone call is not suitable for a live stream. If you know what I mean. You know, random. I think there are coyotes in the general area, but I've never seen one random. I spent a lot of time outside, day and night. Never seen one, never heard one. I know we have fox, but I've never seen the a coyote. And So, I'm not saying that they're not here. I'm just saying I've never seen them and I've never had them bother um, me, you know. Or any of my animals. And the fox never bothered anybody. They just sort of did their own thing. You know. Well, hello, Pet Store Perez. I hope I said Pet Store right. Thank you for stopping by this evening. So nice to see you. Yeah, the fox really do stay themselves. I had them. They come up here and actually eat the bird seed. Walked right by me, like, yeah, what? I'm coming to eat this bird seed, whatever. And but they don't seem to bother the cats. Uh, well, good. I'm glad I said it right. Sometimes I say people's names wrong. One person got upset one time. I said their name wrong, and they said, "What are you, stupid?" And I'm like, "Well, I apologize." Uh, but thank you for being here, Pack Store. I appreciate it. We're just sitting out here watching cats playing in the dark. Pack Store. Well, Pack Store, if you're gonna put yourself out on social media, I've accepted the fact that sometimes people will be mean. I sort of milled that around in my head. I watched YouTube for many years. Many years I watched YouTube before I decided to make my own channel. And I sort of resigned myself to the fact people are going to be mean. You're always going to get a troll. And I thought about that and said, you know, that you're going to have to accept that not everybody's going to be nice before you ever hit to upload that very first video. And you know, I haven't had a lot of meanness. I have had some. Yes, Catitude, you do have to have thick skin. Now, a fox will go after your chickens, your ducks, and your turkeys, and things like that. You ever heard that saying, there's a fox? Yeah. Um, Fox will catch all things that are, I saw where one, I think it was a fox, had captured chickens, because a lot of people around here do have chickens, and I found the white feathers and the legs out in the woods where me and Miracle go for a walk. Well, Pack Store, thank you for saying you like cats. I love cats. They make excellent companions. Yeah, Adam, that's always going to be an issue. Even if you don't do a live stream, they're going to come to your shorts. They're going to come to your long form videos. They're going to show up even on a community post, because YouTube does seem to be pushing community posts more than they used to. And yeah, they will get your chickens random. Yeah, I had chickens for many years, and everything came after my chickens. Owls. I even had an owl take one of my chickens, and I had to go out there and fight the owl off of my chicken in the middle of the night. That sounds like one of the fantastical stories my ex-husband would tell, but I did rescue a chicken from an owl one time. Possums, raccoons, dogs. The neighbors' dogs were the worst. Yeah, it is unfortunate, Adam, when people do get personal. I don't know what makes people feel like they need to do that, and I just overlook it. It's Noir, Noir, random. Noir in black in French, Noir. And there's another black one, and it's called Little Noir. She's wild, though. I can't pet her, though, random. Neither of the black cats are friendly. I cannot pet either of them. They both run from me, but that's okay. I feed them anyway. Let's see where everybody's went to. The cats are dispersing. Let's see what we got going on. Here they are. Here's some cats. Yeah, Locket's here, so Big Tom must be gone. There's Locket. Hello, Locket. Hey, Locket. Hey, Locket. Hey. And, let's see. I think there's one under the car. There we go. There's little Minnie Moo. What you got there, Minnie Moo? Minnie Moo's after a moth, it looks like. Okay. Hey, Minnie Moo. Here comes another loud vehicle. Well, next door, I have a really great memory. Let's see, for our outside cats, we have Edo, like the back part of the cat tuxedo. She's a tuxedo kitty. She's already eaten and left. And then we have Noir, Little Noir, Moo and Minnie Moo, and Locket, Kaisera, she's the one with the poofy tail, named after Kaiser, Oregon, by the way, and Princess, and Ethereal. Hey, 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 that's rude, that's rude. And Ethereal, who is my snuggle bug of the group. Ethereal loves to snuggle. Locket, that was very rude to slap Minnie Moo like that. Just so rude. So rude. Eddie, he hurt you. Now, my inside cats are Tuck, who's obviously a tuxedo cat. B. Joko, Miracle, Serena, Solisa, Haven, Epiphany, Mistiera, and yes, I made up the name Mistiera, Elysion, Savora, my tripod kitty, Ariana, Santiam's inside outside. A lot of you have seen Santiam in some of my videos. Santiam goes in and out. And the new kitten, which has a secret name, which I've told one person on here that secret name on the phone. I will be making a video reveal of the name. Well, hello. Oh, goodness, I'm going to have a hard time saying that. IQ is... Well, thank you for being here from Finland. I appreciate it so much. And I will be careful against the ticks. Thanks for stopping by this evening. I'm sure it's morning there in Finland. Nice to see. Well, thank you, Adam, for stopping by. I'm about to go too. I need to get charged to see. So I get charged for spine ticks, and I need to check on my mother. Dark and the cats have dispersed, and I don't know if people are interested in seeing all this, but it's nice that people from other countries are coming in. That's good to see. Hi, it's Ray. Hey, Ray, thanks for being here. Yeah, I figured it was early morning there in Finland. And I'm sure it's already cool there in Finland. Also, it's still pretty hot here in Louisiana where I'm from. I wish I could pronounce your name. Is there something I could call you for short? IK. Just kidding. That's quite the name you got there. It sounds very interesting. But thank you all for being here this evening. I truly do appreciate it. It's so nice to see all of you. And there's Lockett exploring. Oh, 3:55. Well, that's really early. Goodness. I was thinking maybe the raccoon might come out and pay us a visit, but it has not, which is very unusual. Icus is what Rosemary has shortened it down to. Yeah, my very first cat, my husband gave me and told me Splendor. Well, that's a beautiful name, Icus. Very beautiful. Well, thank you for being here, Random. The official, so nice to see you. Thank you for stopping by. Have a great evening. I appreciate it so much. Thank you all for being here. Yeah, I'm probably about to go. I need to charge and check on my mother. And I was thinking maybe we might get to see the raccoon, but it doesn't look like it. And most of the cats have dispersed except for Lockett. So I think I'm going to go ahead and end this live stream. It might be the longest live stream I've ever done. And Xenolog, I'm sure I'm saying that wrong. Xenolog, thank you all for being here. Well, Rosemary, you have a great dinner. Thank you for stopping by, Rosemary, Judy, Catitude, Maya, Lewis, the two Johns. I'm sure I'm missing half of you. Adam was here earlier. All of you. Random, Connie, and Ray, and I'm sure I'm leaving somebody out. Did I say Maya, Catitude, Connie, Lewis, Pack Store was here earlier. The lovely person from Glare Bear, Glare Bear, and anybody I've left out, and I did not do it intentionally. So, and yeah, for those of you, I'll be having a birthday live stream next week if anybody wants to stop by. And so I spend it with somebody instead of spending it alone. My mother no longer remembers it's my birthday. Hasn't been able to remember it for the last 3 years. She has not been able to remember my birthday. She barely remembers my name. Logan made me a lovely birthday song for my birthday last year. Logan from the Hill. Really nice little birthday video. And so I played it for her and I said, Mama, look at what my friend made me for my birthday. Yeah, Rosemary, it's the 5th. So I said, Mama, I want to show you what my friend Logan made me for my birthday. And it was like a happy birthday, tune, da da da. And then after it was over, she looked at me and she said, whose birthday is it? And that quickly, she forgot that I just told her it was my birthday and that my friend had made me that video. And that quickly, in the amount of the time the little video played, she had forgotten it. Let me look at the calendar again. Let's go to calendar. Calendar. It is the Sunday. Okay, it's the 5th is on Sunday. Whenever it is, whenever the 5th is, yeah, I will be live streaming. Well, yes, the southwestern part of the United States is beautiful. I haven't been there, but I have seen it on videos. I'm in the southern part of the United States. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong. In Louisiana, I am in Louisiana, but not the New Orleans part of Louisiana. I must have looked at the wrong month. I don't know. I must have looked at last month. Yeah, I was. The 5th is. I don't know. I'm thinking though, now that it's cooler, I might start live stream more. It's not as brutal outside, heat wise, anymore. Yes, there's many beautiful places to see in the United States. Out west, Oregon, Washington, California, Idaho, Utah, Maine. People like Florida and the palm trees and that sort of thing. And lots of beautiful stuff in the United States to see. It's a very, very large country. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go. And I thank you all for being here. I appreciate out here otherwise. And I appreciate each and every one of you. I appreciate all of your comments and your likes and all of that on my channel. So I'm going to go in and check on my mother and get my bottle of water that's in the freezer getting nice and cold. Good night, Judy. Good night, everybody. Rosemary, John. Excuse me. Bye. Y'all have a great evening and a great rest of your weekend. Thanks for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you more than words can say. Love all y'all. Bye-bye.